What's up everybody, SuperDucks fan here, and doing another quick drive video. This one is in the brand new Infiniti Q60 3.0T RS400. So it's the 400 horsepower, 3-liter twin turbocharged V6 version. So speaking of that 400 horsepower, let's give it a go, shall we? Okay, there we go. It was a little laggy with that first upshift, but the second one, it got up and went real nice. So, yeah, I really like this thing. I do have to say though, the automatic I can already tell immediately is on the sluggish side in manual mode here. So, not sure, you know, what the deal is with that, but otherwise, things you notice, well, it's a better visibility situation than I thought it was going to be. You have a very good view forward. It's a very nice thing to drive. You know, it feels fairly normal as far as, you know, it doesn't feel like you're sitting super low or anything. It's just a very nice, comfortable driving position, and actually, it kind of reminds me of my Mustang a good bit, although you don't have a huge hood to look out over like you do with the Mustang, but a very similar kind of driving position, I think, to that car. Other things to note, though, I absolutely love this interior. I mean, the gauges aren't quite as exciting as I would like. They are cool looking, though, but I mean, everything else, the steering wheel is so nice. I love the design of it. I love the dual screens you have here, very high resolution for both of them, and gives you all the info that you could want, and isn't too distracting, actually. I know some people think it's a little too much. I don't think that's the case. I think it actually looks really nice. I like this silvery carbon fiber trim you have here, and you know, this little rotary dial knob thing is very nice in its feel as well. And everything in here is just like covered in leather and just feels really high quality, honestly. This is just very well done. Every little part of it feels nice. Let's check us into a corner here. I just haven't sport mode. I'm gonna let it shift on its own, but wow, nice and sharp handling here. I don't know though, this steering, the more that I push it, it gets a little iffy, but I'll have to test that out a little bit more here on a couple more corners. Another really positive thing though is these seats are incredibly comfortable, and they hug at least my body type in all the right places, and it's a really great feeling seat. It just really hugs you. And let's do another acceleration. We'll let the car do the shifting this time. Okay, pretty good. I mean, it's definitely a good amount of power, but I don't know if it feels quite like 400 horsepower to me, honestly. It's certainly quick though, nonetheless, and I mean, this is a little bit of a heavier car, I suppose, which might be part of the reason why, but I mean, it does pull though. I think the thing is, when you look down at the speedometer and you're like, oh wait, I am actually going fast, it just doesn't feel like you're going that fast, I guess. It doesn't throw you back in your seat as hard as some other stuff does, and even some of the other stuff even has less power than this does. But yeah, other things to note though. Brakes though have great engagement right at the top of the pedal. Feel really, really good. Throttle response is pretty sharp as well. But yeah, that's about all I can really say about this without really pushing it on some back roads and things like that. All we have around here are mostly straight roads that are all flat. So there's only so much I can really tell based off just cruising on roads like this. But it is a very nice thing to drive around in. It's very comfortable. The ride is very smooth and soft. But yeah, I'm hoping to have one of these in for an actual press vehicle to drive for an entire week to give you guys a better, you know, a full in-depth review on one eventually, and be able to test it on some of my own back roads. But yeah, so far I'm really impressed with it here from a quick little first impression. So let me know your thoughts on the Q60, and thank you guys very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Take care.